Here. What do you think about this game so far?
You know, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable? You're damn right it's unbelievable. Man, this is Gosu shit, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, shut up, Tillerman. Get your hand off my leg, you fucking... God, Jesus Christ. I'm telling Crazy Assassin. You're in big fucking trouble, that's for sure. What do you... What do you say to Tillerman after... what do you say to Tillerman with two black eyes? Nothing, you already told the bitch twice. Oh, man, I'm funny. Alright, Flame Strike going off on that Nerubian Tower, or Nubian Tower, if you're a noob and you upgrade your ziggurats like a noob. misscleo coming back in to defend his base again. Things not looking good for him now. He doesn't have an expansion running. His gold mine is down to 1,300 gold. He has a pretty good army here. He's got 2 statues and 4 destroyers. And now he's got another abomination. So 4 abominations. Level 4 Crypt Lord, level 5 Dreadlord. So it looks like we're about halfway through this game so far. And it's going to be another battle here. So first abomination was taking some focus fire and Impale going off there, hitting a couple of knights in the Mountain King. Flame Strike going off right in the middle of all of misscleo's units, just tearing them up. And now steam tanks coming in, which are apparently a good counter for destroyers, and I guess you're going to see that right here with that anti-air upgrade, you know, because they really need anti-air, considering they already had 5 million different forms of anti-air. Okay, so their focus, it looks like the undead players focus firing on those heroes, and now the human player is going to retreat, and he's got that one steam tank, but Jesus Christ, the whole army is attacking it and is taking like not that much damage. It's also got inner fire, so if you look at its stats there, it's totally ridiculous. 46 to 66 damage, plus 6. 16 air damage, plus 2, and 11 armor. That's a beefy tank right there! Ooh! Okie-dokie. So now Puss in Boots is taking this opportunity to go in and say, hey, peasants, fuck you, I'm going to kill your ass, and take out that expansion of Puss in Boots. So Puss in Boots is going to lose his expansion, although he's had it for a while, so he's got some money. About 200 gold for misscleo, and Puss in Boots has about 200 gold, but I guess steam tanks and knights don't come cheap, huh? Alright, so that expansion's going to go down. The Shade is now up at the entrance to where that expansion is to scout and see if the human player is going to come in and try to stop him, which it doesn't look like he's going to. Okay, that Shade goes in now and sees the army of the human player advancing. So, the undead player is going to get the fuck out of there. I'm not sure why the undead player never goes for a third hero in this game, but at least I don't think he does. I don't remember him going for a third hero. Okie-dokie. So the human player sees that there's nothing there and goes back to the north. He's going to go up to that Goblin Laboratory and look around and see if the undead player has an expansion. Which, if you look to the north of the undead player's base, he's starting an expansion right there at that gold mine. And hey, look! Puss in Boots just spied it and found it with that Goblin Laboratory. So that's not good for him. Gold mine is now collapsed for both players, it looks like. Undead players just collapsed. The human players has been collapsed for a little while. And another expansion up and running for Puss in Boots, just to the northeast of where misscleo is expanding. So, it's expansion wars. So, unfortunately, for misscleo, the human player is still mining gold while he is not. So far, he's got that expansion almost finished. About 900 out of 950 on the haunted gold mine. Puss in Boots just creeps out that other tavern. And there's going to be another battle here, it looks like. Maybe. Another battle, maybe. Well, guess not. Puss in Boots was using that marketplace there, buying and selling items, all that kind of shit. Selling his children on the black market. You know, the normal stuff. And he's now going to hit misscleo's main base. And right at the same time, misscleo is also going to take out Puss in Boots' one source of gold, or so he thinks. If you look down to the south of Puss in Boots' base, he also has his old expansion about to be up and running again, while his new one is being taken out. misscleo says, "Ow!" Did the cards tell you this was going to happen, man? I don't know. Alright, so Flame Strike going off on those buildings now. And those steam tanks are really doing a number there. So no teleport in for the undead player, as he would probably get his ass kicked. Not to mention whatever. He takes out I guess he wanted to take out the expansion first, basically. But he does not have a town hall now, so he's in threat of being revealed. But he built an Acropolis at his expansion. So the only buildings he has left that I see are his expansion and his main, which is getting raped right now. Man, those ghouls have some dedication in Miss Cleo's base. Despite the fact that all the buildings are being destroyed and they're getting raided here, they're just still chopping wood. We still like chop the wood. We don't like fight. We like chop the wood. And go scout. Alright. So, here comes another battle. Abomination's being turned into sheep, I think. Yeah, but it's also quickly being dispelled by those destroyers with Devour Magic. Those steam tanks are focus firing on the destroyers as Mana Drain goes off on that Dreadlord again. The Dreadlord's down to 450 hit points, and he's slowed. Another Flame Strike going off, hitting nothing that I see, except, no, he didn't hit shit. That one kind of sucked. Another Mana Drain going off on the Dreadlord. Jesus Christ. He's sucking him dry like he's a $2 whore. Alright, level 6 on that Dreadlord. So, oh shit, focus fire on the Dreadlord now. He's down to 78 hit points, 50 hit points, 16. He drops the Infernal and he goes down. So level 4 on the Mountain King. The Mountain King is down to 180 hit points and he's running out. That Infernal coming down and just raping the shit out of that Archmage. The Archmage was trapped there. He cast Invisibility was cast on him, but he was still taking damage from the Infernal from that Immolation. And a teleport out by the Archmage. And meanwhile, Puss in Boots left his steam tanks behind on accident, but hey, that's fine with him. He'll just take out those last few Ziggurats, or attempt to. Oh, he left a knight too. Whoops. That's going to leave a mark. In case you haven't noticed, Miss Cleo does not have an altar, so he can't bring back that Dreadlord, level 6 Dreadlord. Level 6 now on the Cryptlord from killing that knight. And they're going to try to finish off that last steam tank. So, at this point, it's 25 minutes in. They've been kicking each other's asses for a while. That Shade is still right next to Puss in Boots' expansion. He only has 1, though, right now, instead of 2 that he would have had if Miss Cleo hadn't taken out that second one. So, I want to take that Infernal with you there, Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo! That's what I thought. Better send out that damn Infernal. See, I have a psychic connection to the players, man. Call my hotline for a free reading. Isn't that bitch in jail now or something? Anyway, he tries to rehire his Dreadlord. Yeah, he does now at the tavern, and he gets jacked while he's there. So Impale going off now on the troops of the human player. Flame Strike going off now right in the middle of the undead player's troops. It's also hitting that steam tank, but hey, oh well. And what's going on? The Mountain King is down 120 hit points. Mana Drain going off on the Dreadlord again. Mountain King down to 27 hit points. One more hit should take him out. And the Dreadlord is also down to 80 hit points. So the Mountain King dies. The Dreadlord's running for his life here. He's got 20 hit points and a long-distance shot from the Archmage. Finishes him off. That's gotta suck. So the undead player lost his Dreadlord, and he doesn't have that much gold. He has Ziggurats now. That steam tank